Hello friends, how's everyone doing today? Welcome to my channel and thank you so much for joining me. I'm here for Tag Tuesday, so welcome. And if you would like to join in this collab, I'm the host. Just post a video or Instagram post on Tuesdays, link my channel and subscribe, and I will link your channel. If you're new, just let me know and I will add you to my list. So that's pretty much all there is to it. There's no prompts or anything. Easy peasy, just post a tag video, right? Making tags, that's what we're doing. So today I thought I would finish up or try to power through some of these. I have a bunch of these printouts that I have been using them, but I really just want to use them up. So, just eliminate this box from my craft room by using these up so I can just pop them in a journal or whatever, happy mail, anything when I'm crafting. So I just want these done. So I have this size and I have all these, I'm going to say this is large. I have these all have like people on them, these, and these don't have people on them. Well, that one does, but these are all like black and white or, something like that. These are all color and they have people on them. These all have people on them. And these are like medium and small, I'm going to say. So what I thought I would do, I liked so much the Edith Holden little tag with a bag that I made for the Edith Holden journal. I wanted to maybe possibly do that type of thing. So I pulled out, I actually found a smaller paper bag in my stash. That one I made for the Edith Holden tag was a little bit bigger than this size. It was about like, a little bit bigger, maybe an inch taller, a little bit wider. And so I have these paper bags and I have some little coin envelopes that I thought would be fun to also decorate and make a tag to go inside. So let's not talk and just get busy crafting some bags with tags and envelopes with tags. So these are the ones that I'm going to use first. And so I'm going to pull out and decorate. And I want to make it easy so I can do as many as I can. I have buttons here, my jar of buttons, and I have some crochet lace from Dollar Tree. Okay, I'm going to make it easy, fast, and fun here. So let's see what we can do. I figured the smaller ones would go with, there's a lot of words in here too, which if I can use any of these, I will. And if not, I have a little word box that I'll transfer all of these once I use all of these pictures up. And I will just transfer the words to my word box, and then I can eliminate that box from my craft room. So let's just get busy. This is okay, let me make a little, let's see. This is these are both paper. These are both paper. So I'm going to go ahead and glue these down. And they're a little bit big for this. I want them to be so that there's a little bit of room left around, like not necessarily taking up the whole thing, because this is acting as a background too, background color. And I didn't get out anything to go in between, but you could go that route. Just make 2 layers on the outside here if you want to. I figured maybe with the lace and some buttons, that would be good. And that would be pretty. Get this little hunk of glue off here so this will float. Well, I just pulled my nozzle right off. There's a little hunk of glue here that's going to probably hinder my glue from coming out. Okay, there we go. Got it. All right, let's see. I don't think I need to do any inking here. We will see. Play that by ear. May need to grab my ink if I change my mind. So I hope everyone's going to have a good day, a good Tuesday. All right, put this one here. Yeah, and if you're not participating, I hope you just craft along with me. Make some tags for whatever craft you're doing. Whatever, if you're working on a journal or maybe Happy Mail, you just want to use up some things that you've printed. These are all printed. These are from Shabby Dabby Doodah, a digital kit from Tina. Yes, and I printed them about a year ago, maybe a little over a year. I've been using them here and there, but have not used them up. I even used them for a previous Tag Tuesday. Okay, so we got 2 little bags there. Let's do 2 envelopes. And then we'll start on something to go inside. So here's a pretty little one that can go on here. See, now this one has a little, these have a frame, but they're light blue. This has a frame that is, this was printed on file folder. These were paper. So on this, I feel like I think I need a little ink. So I have some ink right here. Let me go ahead and do that. Oops. I think they'll set it out real nice on the envelope here, a little coin envelope. Just do some messy distressing. Make it look a little old. There we go. And one more. Let's see. This will fit here. Yes. Do I have any? I don't think I have any more papery ones. I think that was it. Those 2 there. Okay. Oh, got some glue right there. Okay. Well, I worked in my garden yesterday, or actually, I worked on it on Sunday afternoon. It was really nice out. Got it ready for planting, so can't wait to, I need to get a little bit of fresh dirt and add that to my, I have 4 raised beds on the side of my house. So I'm going to add some dirt to those and get a nice fresh top layer and then plant some seeds. So we will see how that goes. I'm trying to learn how to grow from seeds. I've grown many a garden, but I usually end up buying plants, the little plants, you know, the starters. But I would really, you know, it would really be more economical to plant from seeds, and I think it can be done. I think you can grow things from seeds. I mean, why would they make the seeds if they're not going to grow? But it just has to be done right. So I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos on how to grow from seed and what to grow and where to grow it. So, and you know, how much sun. I mean, I know it says it's on the package, but if you hear people talking about it and their experiences and things, and they're, you know, experts, most of them. So, you know, why not learn from the experts? Okay, let's see how some of this lace would look somewhere on one of these or 2 of these. Yeah, go ahead and put some lace on this. Let's see, where's my scissors? Let's see, I'm gonna cut this right here, about right there. A piece for that. So if you have some things you printed or just some things you want to use up, this is a good idea to just use some of your goodies up that you maybe have sitting around. I'm using Fabri-Tac on the lace here. I'm just going to put a couple of rows here on this part that I can glue down. That and that, because there's holes right there. Bigger holes. Okay. It doesn't take a lot to make it look really pretty and special, even though it's simple, I think. All right. I would love just to get all these done, but I have a couple of piles of things here. I have these I want to use up. I have some things that I pulled out of my ephemera that I thought were too plain that I want to add to and kind of spruce up, you know, and make them look like they're ready to go and not like they're just bases. And then I have another little pile of things from my friend that I need to use up. So let's put some lace on these too. I had used the paper bags before to make tags, but I hadn't used the coin envelopes. So that's a little different. I think that's too long. Wait a minute. Where was my measurement? Right there. Okay, 1 and 2. Yeah, get a little assembly line down, go in here and get this done, right? Right there. Okay. Here we go. It's morning here and it's so quiet. It is so quiet. I'm the only one awake. So, got up, got my coffee. Got my coffee here with me, of course. Okay, there we go. Now some buttons. We're going to get to the tags in just a second. All right, let's see some tiny buttons. I'm just going to grab the first things that come to me here that I can put on here. Can you see my button jar here? White, black, whatever. There's green and pinks in here. I want it to be small. I don't want it to overpower the little bag here. Here's a little white one. That would be good. Any more small ones? There's so many, but I want the small ones for this project. Let's see. Here's another white one I can use. Let's see. Move that back for another one. Let's see. I can always put it down here on the lace too, or up here on the picture. I would like a black or brown one too. Let's see. Well, I'm going to have to make a mess with the buttons to find the one I want, right? I might pause, and here's a black one. There we go. That's smaller than that one. Here's a nice white one. Here's another kind of off-white looking one. That one looks nice and vintagey. A lot of white ones, right? Okay. Got a black one. I'm going to pause for a second and find a few more so that I don't take up all my time looking for buttons. I'll be right back. Okay, so I found a black and a white one for each one. So we're going to go with that. Don't make it complicated here or overthink it. Just going with it. I'm going to put it on the lace, I decided, right down here in the corners. And let's see, let me decide which is the front and the back here. So this is like this is pretty much one of my unfinished projects from one of my from last year that I have not finished yet, and it's March. So, you know, I would like to get these three things done. I pretty much don't really have anything else sitting around from last year except for one journal that I could finish at any time. I just, you know, giving it a break and going back to it type of thing. It's just that I made some others like it, so it's not like I need to make another one right now. So if you're looking for a journal, I do have some in my shop. My most recent ones have sold, but I have some in my shop that I wouldn't mind selling. So check it out if you need one. I always have my shop linked below in my description box. And if you haven't subscribed, I'm working on a recipe journal this week. So if you want to watch that, it's in a binder. And that's going to be a lot of fun. It's really looking pretty. If you want to see that, subscribe and hit the bell so you can get notifications. And then I'm finishing up this week, hopefully. There's going to be a video on Friday working on an Edith Holden journal that I'm finishing up. I just don't know if I can finish it all by Friday, but that's my goal. I just, only have so much time in a day. So I do work full time. I work at least 42 or 43 hours a week at my job. That's what it says on my timesheet, right? 42 or 43, usually 43 something, which is good. Lots of hours there. Okay, so there we go. Coffee. Time for some coffee. Nice and hot. Take a sip with me. Drink your coffee. Whatever you drink it, take a sip with me. All right, so now these don't, see, this one's a little crooked, which I don't mind. I don't mind if it's a little, they don't have to be perfect. See the picture? It's a little crooked. Some tags. Okay, so I want to use these for the tags too. It's matching, kind of matching in the same, not exactly the same picture or anything, but matching. So here's one we'll use for this. I'm not going to be too picky here. One for that and a smaller one for these. There's one for that and there's one for that. Okay, I think they all need to be inked. And these can be tags on their own, or you can, make a base for them, of course. Wallpaper, cardstock, fabric, anything you want. And I would like to do some of that too with these. And I have done that on a previous Tag Tuesday with these. But today I just want to use a few up in this way. I wish I could just do them all in, I wish I could just do them all in 30 minutes in my 30-minute video, right? That would be so cool. But just can't get that just can't get that much done in 30 minutes. It's just, I've tried. It's not possible. It takes time to do these things. So I'll get it done. I wish I could say I could get it done. I wish I could say I'll get all my unfinished projects done by the end of March. But I don't think that's going to happen. So, I mean, it could happen, but it could if I wanted it to. I just have to do a lot of work between now and the end of March. And I have other things I want to work on. So my thing is, yeah, I have these unfinished projects that I want to get done. But I made a decision a couple of years ago about my crafting that I would do what I want to do. You know what I mean? I'm not going to let anyone else dictate what I do, So, and I like it much better. It's much less stressful not having to report to anyone about what I'm doing or what, deadlines and things. It's my own set deadlines. So, all right, so there they are. I think what would be cute and simple, I was going to do some backgrounds on these and make it a little bit more, a little bit more, but I think I'm making it simple by making these the tags, and I'm going to put a little bit of, I think what would be cool is to put a little bit of this on here as a little tab. Let me see how I want to do it. I could do it like this. or I could do it like this. Let's see how that looks in the middle. I think maybe like this, actually. And that'll be like a little pull tab to pull it out of the bag or the, well, let me see how this would work with the, because you've got the flap here. So what am I going to need to do? If I glue it down like this, I might need to cut the flap off. You know that? I don't know. I think I might need to cut the flap off. Let's see. Let's put a little bit of glue right here in this corner. It's not coming off or anything. It's not, that corner's not down. Okay, so if I cut the, let's try it, I guess. Oops. Let's try it. I don't like to cut the flap off of here, but I'm going to try it because it's going to be in the way. So it's like we're making this into a little bag. Okay, and then if we take a piece of this, I think I'm going to like it like this. I think this will be cute. And you could either staple this on, which would be cute and fast, or you can glue it on. Let's glue this one and see how we like it. And if, I feel like it needs a staple, I'll go grab my stapler. I'm just going to put a little dot of glue. Since this is lace, like, fabric-y type thing, I'll use the Fabri-Tac on the front and a little dot on the back. And I'm putting it right on the edge there so I don't cover her up. Right on the top edge. Woo! So this will be writing space on the back of this too, which is always fun. A little bit of, you could write on here, and then that could be, private or not necessarily secret, but private or hidden. So this will go in here. I'm not going to put it all the way in there because it's drying, but you get the idea. It's going to go in there. Okay, now this one. Okay, so we've glued that down, and let's make a little top for this one. I think I'll try to make it that one. Yeah, I think I'll make a little bit smaller one. See how that looks. Yeah, let's make a tiny one. That'll be cute. Okay, about like that. These are my fabric scissors, so they cut through this lace real nice. And then again, a little dot of glue here in front and back. That, a stapler is instant. You don't have to wait for it to dry. This dries fast, it does. But I wouldn't have to wait any time for a stapler to dry if I wanted to use a stapler. But I kind of don't want a stapler if I don't, I don't mind a stapler, but I'd rather not have a stapler. Well, now this one doesn't want to stick. What the world? That one stuck. Maybe I didn't put enough glue on there. A bigger little dot. And I might have to get my stapler now that I'm saying I don't want a stapler. I might have to resort to a stapler if this doesn't want to stick. The other one stuck down. Well, why don't you want to stick down? All right, we'll work with it. Maybe just needed some more glue. Yeah, I like that little tab. That's so cute, right? Little tiny tab. Let's see, let's move that one up a little if we can. I'm getting glue all over my fingers. It's in the center, so that'll go. Again, need to cut my flap off. It's an option. I could have incorporated the flap into the front in some way maybe, or you can always turn it around if you want to decorate the back and leave the flap and then glue this down and you'll have the flap. I decorated the front, and my plan is to glue it down. So for that, it's actually in my way, So let's get that straight. And then here we go. Well, it'll be like this. Okay, so we're letting that one dry. Okay, now this one. There are two bags. Same thing. On my Edith Holden one, I put lace on the one that went in the bag, and it was fine. There was plenty of room to get it in there, but let me see about going ahead and doing the same thing with some little tabs here. I'm just going to cut a piece without measuring. Save a little time here. Now that I know I like both of them. So either way, whatever your preference is, you're doing it this way. Make a little tiny one or a longer one, whatever you like. And then, now I know I have to make sure I have enough glue on here. Has to grab that lace. So a bigger little dab of glue. My boy voice is a little deep this morning because this morning my voice isn't quite awake yet. I usually do my videos at night, but I got up early and decided to go ahead. That is cute, right? Isn't that adorable? Okay, that one's going to go in there. This one's going to go in here. So you get the idea. Now I need to spend some time just making a bunch of these so I can use this up, right? Not necessarily have to do it all on video. So if I do that, I will let you know, like sometime maybe on my next Tag Tuesday, I can let you know, like, oh, I just took, because this could be done in front of the TV pretty easily. I only have a few ingredients here, right? 1, 2, 3, 4 ingredients plus the glue and scissors. So 6 ingredients, pretty much, to go drag into the living room and do this while I'm watching TV. So, okay, let's see how these look in the bag. So cute, right? So it'll be like that. You need to let it dry, Sherry, before you mess it up. Okay. And this one, little tag in a bag, little tag in an envelope. These should be about dry now. Yep. Okay, so I think I can put this down in there. So I could leave it like that, glue it down in the back. And you can leave a pocket in the back if you want when you use something like this, of course. You probably know that, but in case you're new, you can put glue around the sides and the bottom and glue this down and have a pocket in the back and a pocket in the envelope here. So that's how it looks with the little tab sticking out the top. I think that's pretty adorable. Here's this one. Now this one's longer, so that there's an advantage to that where I can see this one I left and I didn't push it all the way down. If I pushed it all the way down, it would be, let me see, it would disappear. Okay, so but I just left it up so it would be sticking out like that. And this one I can push all the way down and the little tab is still sticking out. So that is something to consider if you want to push it all the way down or leave it up like that. Either or. Okay, and then this one, let's see how this one's doing. Let's see how far we have to push this down to get it to go all the way down. Yeah, that one kind of disappears too. It is sticking out a little bit, but I'd rather have it like this. But I like the little tab, so I would just leave it. I don't want to pull it out. This one's not dry yet, but I would just kind of leave it like that. So it kind of stays like that anyway. And it looks super cute. You have your little thing to grab to pull it out. And the same thing too, you can always leave a pocket by gluing it around the sides. Then you have a double pocket. So super cute, super fast way, really, and simple to make a bunch of cute goodies for your ephemera, for your journals, or Happy Mail, or, whatever you want to use it for. So, yeah. I think I'm going to end it there because you get the idea. That's what I want to do with a bunch of this when I have a minute. And like I said, if I do that, if I do finish these up, I will let you know. And if I do something else with them, I will do that on video to show you what I do. All right. Thanks, guys. I hope you have a great day. Happy crafting, and I'll see you in my next video.